If you're looking to drive traffic to your website, then I'm going to show you how you can create a Facebook story for your page that gets viewers to swipe up and visit your site. It's a really useful weapon to add to your arsenal, and it's super easy and quick to create. So let's have a look at how to do it. So here we are over at one of my Facebook pages, and there are various ways that you can create stories, but the best way I believe is to click on this Meta Business Suite, which will open up here. And then you've got these options, and one of these is to create a story. So let's click on Create Story. And from here, we can click up here. Now I'm not going to have mine on my Instagram account. I'm only going to focus on Facebook. We can add either an image or a video. And once we've done so, we'll be given the option to add a link. Now, what dimensions are best for these images or videos? Well, to show you that, I'm going to head on over to Canva, and I'm just going to type in Facebook story. And that's going to give you the dimension. So you can see here it's 1080 by 1920. So I'm just going to choose Facebook story. And we are going to get these templates, some of which are going to be videos, some of which are going to be images. But what we can do is we can create one from scratch. So let's click on Create Blank. So we've got this white thing here. Now again, we can use images or we can use videos, it doesn't matter. So let's start with an image. I'm going to click on Elements. So you want to find something related to the page that you're sending people to. So I'm going to use this page, which is information about a certain area of Japan. So I'm going to copy this, which is the keyword, and then I'm going to come back here, Elements, paste that in, hit enter, and see if anything comes up. So we've got videos, and then we've got photos. So what I want to do is scroll down and try and find something eye-catching. So if I scroll down here, see if we can find something that looks nice. Let's go with this one here. This is kind of just hover over and we drag and drop. Now if we click on the image and then click on Edit Image and Crop, if there's anything outside of what people can see that we want to be in the image, we can kind of drag it either way. This one doesn't really have that, but a lot of times you might find that's the case. So now we've got this. Now I'm going to add some text on this. You don't have to, but I will. Text, and then I'm just going to choose this, and I'm going to put Japan's hidden gem. I'm then going to double click on this and make this white. I'm going to change the font to one that I like. I'm then going to click on Effects and choose Outline. I'm going to make it a lot thicker. I'm going to change this color and make it something that stands out. So let's go with a green, and now let's make it even thicker. I'm going to change the text size. Let's go with 99. And then what we'll do is we'll just bring this down a little bit and we'll put that there. Share, download, we'll keep it as a PNG and we'll download this to our computer. So while this is downloading, we can come back over here, and then this is where we want to drag and drop that too. So I'm going to drag and drop that in there, and we'll see this will populate on the right hand side, and we've got this option to add a link. So let's click on Add Link. Let's go back over here and grab that link, and then we'll come back and we'll paste the link in here. So viewers on Facebook will be able to swipe up to visit this URL. And this is a Facebook story. Facebook stories, once they go live, they remain live for 24 hours. Now you can create multiple different stories or you can schedule them. But for this case, I'm just going to click Apply, and I'm going to share this one immediately. So we're going to click Share, and the story is now being published, and it's basically going to be live any second now. And there you go, it's popped up here, so you can see it's got a different color background, so you can see which ones are stories and which ones are regular posts. So if we click on this, okay, it basically pops up and you'll be able to see the story. Now you can see obviously right now there's been no impressions because it's just literally gone live. So let's go and create another one. You can boost this, but for now we're just not going to do that. I'm now going to click on this drop down and I'm going to create story again. I'm going to switch my Instagram off because I don't really use that much. Then I'm going to come back here and I'm going to click on Elements and going to go to Videos and see if I can find a video that's cool. Now we only want a short video. We don't want one that's too long or it won't work. But let me find a video. I want to find something a little bit different if I can. We'll go with that one and we'll just kind of drag that in there. Okay, so we've got the video, so that's the video we've got there, 13 seconds, that's fine. Let's click on share, let's click on download, and we actually know what I'm going to do. I'm going to change the text a little bit. Visit this little known place in Japan. Now we're going to Japan, little known. Now we're going to share and we're going to download. It's going to take a few extra seconds to download this because this is an MP4 file and not an image, but the process of creating the Facebook story is going to be exactly the same. So we're going to wait for this to download, so I'll just pause for a second. Okay, so it's downloaded up here, so I'm going to come back here. I'm going to click on this and drag the video. While that's doing that, I'm going to go and grab that URL once more. I've got to wait for a second. Give it time to upload, process media. Once this is done, again, we can add our link and we can publish this right away, or we can schedule this to go out at some point in the future. Hopefully it won't take too long. Let's click on schedule for now. So let's schedule this for 11:35. There we go. Now we can add a link and we can put that in there, wait for a second, and then we can hit apply. Okay, and if we click this edit, you do have the option here to crop or trim the video if you want to. So if you find your video is too long, we could trim it a little bit if we want to. Okay, so I'm just going to cancel that. I'm not going to worry about that. So this is one that I'm now going to schedule for a point in the future. So I'm going to click schedule, and you can do this multiple times. So you can have these stories populating all of the time. Now, if you have a bunch of stories that are live at the same time, as I've mentioned earlier, stories will only stay live for 24 hours. But let's say in the next 24 hours, I publish 5-6 stories. Then when somebody watches one story, once they've finished watching that story, it will automatically load up to the second story. So to best demonstrate this, I'll share an image. So this is a past screenshot I have, and you can see at this point in time, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, actually I had 6 stories, even though it says 5 stories here. So basically what happens is somebody will find this story in their feed, and this timer will go across, and then it will go on to the next story, and so on and so forth. Now, if at any point they decide to swipe up and click, then obviously they've gone to my website. Now, once this first story ends the 24-hour period, so it's been live for 24 hours, it will disappear forever. It will still be in my business suite, but other people can't see it, and then this one will move to the front, and then this one will move to the front, and that's how it works. So it's a great simple way to potentially get more people to see your content, to click through to your page, and if you've got links there, to click through to your site. And if you go back into your Meta suite in the future, say in several hours time, I can click back on here and I can see the kind of data that I'm getting. I can see the impressions, I can see the clicks, etc. And I can see which of my stories are performing well and which ones aren't performing well, and then try and create more of the ones that are performing well. So you might find that ones with text perform better or worse, videos perform better or worse. You just got to try and test different things out, but it's super quick and definitely worth incorporating if you are growing a fan page and you want to get traffic to your site. Any questions, let me know. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Take care.